that depicts abstractly what you're trying to compute here, which is ultimately a many-to-many connection between all the source locations, the sink locations, and the use locations, keeping in mind that one location may belong to any number of these sets, right? But the idea is that each of these edges here would represent some number, a weighted value. So, and I've labeled some of them plus, some of them minus. So we say, in one direction, straight across, blue to red, we have this positive value, positive weight, which says how much the surface medium did each source point contribute to each use point. Yes. And obviously vice versa. Secondarily, we know negative value. How much of the surface medium was blocked from getting to each user by each sink point? This is important for all those regulating services when you want to assign a value to the sinks instead of the sources, right? And then, of course, how much of the surface medium went into each of those sinks from each source point before it captured it. So that kind of thing. So this is sort of what you have, and a lot more, because you have all the routes as well as the weights. Okay?
If I could just ask quickly, so
Please.
going back, using an example of you have clean water flowing, and
Yes.
then it's being polluted.
Yes.
Would you look at that pollution as like a sink?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
quality sink.
So it's quality sink.
So I start with some 100% quality, and the quality gets depressed, or some unit of quality, and the quality gets depressed.
So
That's how we do
then,
our water quality model.
so then is the quality flowing? Is
Yes,
that,
the quality is
that's
flowing.
the medium or the
Yes, the water
itself?
quality. You're simulating the movement of the water, and your cure in this case has two weights. One is its quantity, and one is the quality. And then you may encounter different kinds of sinks. You may encounter a quantity sink,
Right.
and you may encounter a quality sink. So it's possible that as a result you can receive a small amount of clean water, high quality, or a large amount of polluted water, and you might get the same value as a result.
So the
Right.
water flowing, so there are two types of sinks. So like dirty
Yes.
water flowing over a forest, that's a good sink.
Yes.
And then flowing past a sewage plant, that's a bad sink.
Yes. So if you look up and down.
What about when the sinks are not discrete? Like